huh, it's actually that's actually really a decent, thing going on right now, and that's the fact that, even though, today is Monday, and it's very clear that the weather as of this moment in time really isn't as good as, yesterday, it's still a lot better than the rain. And, I mean, don't get me wrong, we've had plenty of hot days so far this summer, and we do need the rain. But, if you wanted to, do something that involved, being outside and relaxing, pretty much all last week you couldn't. Don't know what the weather's going to be like today necessarily, but hopefully you should be able to if, you can find the time. I mean, again, it's Monday. The week starts. We all got to go back to work, so let's do it. Happy Monday, everybody. So I've been thinking lately, and to be honest, I really am thinking about just mending some of the rules to the challenge as to you all guessing what my full course menu is. So from now on, and also considering that, we have literally 10 days left before I reveal what it is. Yeah, today is day 640, so, 540. And so tomorrow will be 5, and so, so, 4th of July will be day 550, because for those of you guys who don't know, even though I issued the challenge for you guys to guess what it is, I am going to reveal it on day 550, because it was day 55 when I revealed what the dessert of my full course menu was, which is Rita's Italian Ice. So now we have, literally 10 times that amount of days. So I figured, why not? That'd be appropriate. That'd be an appropriate thing to do. So, considering not many people have really tried guessing, and considering that, again, time is almost up, I'm now going to allow anyone who wants to comment what it is to guess. And remember, you can have as many guesses as you want. You can still do as many from now until, again, 11:59 and 59 seconds on July 3rd. You can have, as many guesses as you want. Although, after July 3rd, this video and technically every video up to then is going to technically be dated. But, hey, at least you guys know I've been paying attention, right? So, and again, I'm going to do what I can to remember to put the actual hints I put up so far. And I am going to be giving out a few more hints as well. Especially since there is one hint that I have been meaning to, add to it. Partly because it's one of those hints that it's funny because it's true. So look forward to that. I'm not gonna give it away today though. I was gonna give it away a little bit later. And by later I mean maybe a couple days from now, just not today. Oh man, messed up my hair. Can't believe I just did that. That's weird. Okay, we're good. Everything is square. We got this. We're okay. Yeah. So outside of that, a couple people are celebrating bachelorette parties or, getting married soon. One of my brothers just had a baptism for his son. One of my brothers from Trinity Poly, that is. So it looks like the weekend was good, not only for me, but for other people. So that's pretty sweet. I don't really know, what the actual, I do know that there's going to be more Amphibia all this week, so I'm definitely going to be talking about that. I really like how I've kept up with the series so far, it still is technically kind of weird that they're showing it on 2 time slots during, one during the day and one at night, and they're both at 10 o'clock, which, at least it's consistent on the time as to when you can watch it. But if you're like, well, again, technically it is a kid's show. And again, most likely, very much for sure, children are off of school now. So it is possible that, they're watching it at least at 10 o'clock in the morning. Or if, actually, since they are off of school, you could stay up till past 10 o'clock at night. I mean, don't gotta worry about school the next day, right? I mean, what do you got? You can sleep in all you want. You can sleep in on a Tuesday, yeah, you get to like sleep in like during the week. That's awesome. I mean, don't get me wrong. I mean, again, I've said before, middle school and high school really weren't that great for me. And funny enough, things didn't really pick up for me until, I got to Trinity Poly. But that's not to say everything was, all bad. Not at all. I have lots of great memories. I mean, I can still think about moments from Horseheads that just make me smile if I would just, think about it. Man, well, actually, there is more good news. I'm definitely less tired. That's because I'm like, you know what, forget it. I'm just gonna go to bed at 9, get my 8 hours in, which, technically this morning I slept, up till this morning I slept for 8.5 hours. So, so 5:30. Yes, I am an early riser, and I'm happy for that. I mean, I don't know, just, it's fun being an early riser for me. You get to see the sunrise. You get to, if you were to walk outside, it's so peaceful and, tranquil. It's great. Sometimes you can see, a couple times I, work out, I'll see like a deer run across the street. That's really cool. Although, no kidding, there was, one time I was running and I saw like does anyone know what the collective noun for turkeys is? I'm gonna, just for the sake of this, I'm gonna look it up right now. Let's see, collective nouns, okay. Let's see. The collective noun for turkeys is a gang or a rafter. Okay, yeah, I saw a rafter of turkeys. Yeah, honestly, gang is used a lot in this. I find it funny. I looked up like what a collective noun for animals are before. Actually, a lot of neat stuff. Like you get this, like there's a smack of jellyfish, a pandemonium of parrots, a shiver of sharks, and those are just a few of them. So, yeah, I list them all, but then this video would get kind of boring. So that's one thing I did. Well, the reason why I looked it up is because I mentioned the other day I've been watching this one comedian, Randy Feltface, who has 2 stand-up specials online. Randy is Sober and Randy Writes a Novel. And they're both fantastic. In one of them, he asked the audience what a collective noun for monkeys is, and it's actually a troop of monkeys, that's what it is. And troop, they rhyme, so not that far off. And technically, group or collective noun means the same thing, so yeah, that works. So it was actually really funny too, because Randy says, he sings a stupid song about how it's not a gang of monkeys, right? And then he's like, if anyone else guesses wrong, I'll sing another stupid song about it. That was funny. Yeah, I'm definitely going to be putting links into the description up top and down below, because honestly, I haven't laughed watching, any comedian in a good long while. Like, not legitimately. Like, seriously? I've watched Randy is Sober and Randy Writes a Novel twice all the way through. And I've laughed hard every time. Although I am going to try and pace it out just because, comedy, even though really good comedy can make you laugh every time, if you listen to it too much, it could potentially, make you not laugh anymore. Which is definitely something that does still... I know it definitely holds up for something that can make you cry. Not that I've actively tried making myself cry, but one example of this is one song I would listen to if I wanted a good cry was, believe it or not, Feed the Birds from Mary Poppins, which I'm just going to say right now is probably one of the best Disney songs ever written. And, obviously the original Julie Andrews from the original Mary Poppins, that was a good one. But also, Kristen Chenoweth. Kristen Chenoweth did a really good iteration of that song. That was really good as well. So, and I just would listen to that song so much that now, I mean, don't get me wrong, I still feel the emotional impact, and, I still feel it's still one of the greatest Disney songs ever written. But I can't find myself as weepy-eyed or teary-eyed, or misty-eyed, or whatever the analogy is, as I used to be. So, take that as you will. Although it has been a while since I have listened to Feed the Birds, so maybe if I were to listen to it again, maybe there'd be a different sort of, thing going on. I don't know. Not really much else to report. Unfortunately, one of the things I am waiting for that's, at least football related is the NFL's top 100 players of 2019 from this past season. And good news, it's going to be here in less than a month. Although it's weird, last year they did it in April. Which I'm like, why didn't you do it then? I don't know. All I know is that if Leighton Vander Esch and Jalen Smith are not on this list, or Dak Prescott, or Byron Jones, or Ezekiel Elliott, or quite a few other people from the Dallas Cowboys, this list will be very much inaccurate. And I will be very upset about that. Because, yeah, it was, I mean, don't get me wrong, this year I'm going to be a little more open, and, I guess one good thing about the Eagles winning the Super Bowl is, just for the sake of, it was just for the sake, I'll watch, the Eagles players made the NFL top 100, I'm like, wow, there's actually some really compelling stuff here. So, yeah, sign me up for watching the NFL Top 100. I cannot wait for July 22nd. Yep, it's going to be a long time. But I guess if you get to July 22nd, and if the Blockbuster Buster hasn't started the Infinity War Journal yet, hopefully it won't be long afterwards. So that's something to look forward to, right? I don't know. In terms of plans that I personally do have this week, I'm contemplating seeing the movie Yesterday. For those of you guys who don't know, Yesterday is that movie that stars, I forget the name of the star, but basically the scenario is this guy wakes up in a world where he knows all the Beatles songs, but the Beatles don't exist, and he becomes, famous off of that. So, yeah. I mean, I don't know if I'll actually go see it, but, it looks fun. I might give it a watch. I don't know. I mean, I have pretty much all week to decide, so if not, I'm sure I'll probably come up with, something to do. I don't know. No. Well, it is about that time to get the week started, so let's do it. Like, favorite, share, hit that subscribe button. Follow me on the social media platforms. I am humbled I made this video for all of you guys to watch and enjoy for today. I'm hoping we all have a wonderful Monday. And remember, if any of you guys don't want to talk or chat, I'm always going to be here to lend an ear. And I'll always have your back. Take care and make good choices. See ya.